Customers are gods, but each god has a different personality and form of expression in each exchange. Therefore, to convince customers effectively, salespeople must know how to identify each type of customer to behave appropriately. The gullible type. This group of customers is very approachable, so convincing them is simple. It would help if you were open and honest when the item suits them. The ability to close the sale is very high. The skeptical type. These customers are always suspicious of the words of others. Also, they are comparative and quite conservative. When working with this group of customers, you let them say what they want and do not deny or argue. With that approach, you can get a chance to understand what they want and show them that you are a good listener. From there, it will be easier to convince them to buy. The hesitant type. Customers in this audience are often indecisive. Even if satisfied with your product, they can give a dozen reasons not to buy. With this type of customer, you can put pressure factors to convince the customer, such as a limited edition product or the product that is about to run out of stock. Also, if someone comes along, this person can significantly influence a customer's purchasing decision. So sometimes, your audience isn't the one making the buying decision. The haggle type. This group of customers always wants to buy goods at a lower price. It's like winning a race for them. To convince this group, you need to affirm that they are the customers who receive the most incentives. To ensure your sale, you can show your customers they're special. You can tell the customer that, with them alone, you will deliver the goods immediately at no extra charge, or willingly give them some additional services. The bragging type. People in this customer group think they know everything and want others to listen and praise them. When meeting these customers, just listening to them with a positive attitude and giving them compliments, you can easily convince them. Impulsive customers. This type of customer can make a quick decision without thinking and calculating much if they meet a satisfactory product. So, capture their psychological stages when their impulses are at their peak. Convince them. Contemplative customers are typically quiet, listening attentively to the information you provide. They often think firmly and have strict selection criteria for the product they intend to buy. Demonstrating professionalism in introducing and providing suggestions that align with the customer's needs will help you convince them to make a purchase. Careful customers will consider, analyze carefully, and ask many questions about the product before making a final decision. To convince them to buy, you must be persistent and carefully consult about the product. People in this customer group like to order and are usually very bossy. To convince these customers, you need to be humble and provide enthusiastic support when asked. This group of customers is easily angered and likes to make a big fuss when they are unsatisfied. To satisfy hot-tempered customers, you need to be calm, listen to their feedback, not interrupt when talking, and always be gentle in every word to reduce their discomfort and frustration. In short, there are hundreds of different types of customers, and there is no one-size-fits-all formula. To convince them, you need to remember that your goal is to persuade customers and make them feel happy to buy the product, not conquer them.